I graduated college 2 years ago. Two. Do you know how old I am? I am 23 years old. And on today's internet landscape, I'm basically like 60. I guess I'm unk now, apparently. Like, I still feel like I'm 17, just with like slightly less knee cartilage. But anyway, once you graduate college, there's a couple different paths that you can go down. The usual objective for most people who graduate college is to go and get a job like right after you graduate. If you go to a big brain, like high IQ school that would have rejected me, that did reject me, sometimes you're even expected to have a job lined up by the time you graduate. But of course, in today's job market, this is becoming exceedingly rare. It is pretty unlikely to see somebody nowadays getting a job right after they graduate, like right out the gate. That leaves you with everybody else, people who don't get jobs straight after college. I spent like the first 6 months right out of college just like fighting for a job that was anywhere near my skill set, anywhere like remotely close to my field of study, which was cybersecurity. I ended up with a software engineering job that didn't even pay me enough to like move out of my parents' house. I have two completely separate videos of me crashing out about this experience, so go ahead and watch them if you want. It was a whole thing. I'm not gonna make another like Gen Z is cooked is a humiliation ritual ifification of the zeitgeist, video essay meta. I'm not gonna do that again. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. Honestly, maybe I should just like title this video Gen Z is a humiliation ritual, and then I would get like 3,000 views in this video instead of like the regular like 70. Or maybe I'll start reviewing like shitty ass movies. Oh wait, no, I can't because I'm not married. Anyway, if you don't end up getting a job right after graduation, there's two different paths you can take. You could become the unemployed friends on top of a mountain in Slovakia on a Thursday. I'm literally writing the script for this video in Slovakia on a Thursday. Or you could become the bum who lives in their parents' basement until they're 45. Unemployment is not only a status on your taxes, but it is also a way of life. There is an art form to unemployment. If I'm gonna be unemployed, you bet your ass I'm gonna find like some mysterious source of income to keep me going. This is a very strange age to be. You have friends who haven't even graduated college yet. You have friends with corporate jobs. You have like friends out in like the wackiest parts of the world in the most random ass countries. Some of your friends are getting married, and some of your friends are dead ass starting to spit out kids. Having kids this young is kind of crazy to me. Why do I know dudes who are younger than me and already have kids? How do you just summon a whole nother motherfucker and you're supposed to take care of that little fucker too? No. I can't even take care of myself, bro. Like, that's just crazy to me. I feel like if I were to have a kid this early in life, like my life would literally just be over. Like I'd have like zero free time and shit, and like tons of people my age wouldn't even have enough money to take care of a kid. Like it would just basically become like another one of like their parents' kids. According to wealthview.com, it costs $310,000 to raise a kid from like crying baby up until 18. And guess what? You got to keep raising that kid after they turn 18 too. Because guess what? I still haven't moved out and I'm still eating like my mom's snacks. Genuinely, like, where am I supposed to get all that money from? I don't understand. Back in the day, you could have kids at the age of 22 because like a house costs like 6 pennies and a slap in the ass. Today, if you want to have crotch fruit of your own, like that shit just basically counts as like your brother. Like that's like another one of your parents' kids basically. My martial arts teacher always taught me one thing. Condoms prevent minivans. This guy's like Master Shifu, like wise maxing, and I think that's the wisest thing that he's ever said. Okay, so we all know that once you turn 23, it basically all ends. They cut your legs off, they put you in the soup, they add you to the seafood boil or whatever the fuck they be eating in Louisiana. The spring break to you is now just the third week of March, and you probably already stopped drinking by the age of 21. But what happens when you turn 25? When you turn 25, you have three options. Option one, Japan trip. Everybody's doing this now. Okay, like literally everybody's doing this. I can make an entire other video on just people just glazing Japan. That's the only place everybody wants to travel. Now, don't get me wrong. I really do want to go there someday. That'd be so cool. But still, like that's like the number one tourist destination right now. Like over tourism there is just so insane. If you ask the average white guy who's never left the country, like where he wants to travel to, he's gonna say Japan. It's like how every bisexual girl wants to go to Ireland. Okay, option two, Master's degree. I have friends who are turning 25 right now. Either you know somebody who's getting a master's degree or you are getting a master's degree once you're 25. A lot of people who complete their undergrad degree want to get a master's degree so they can like advance their career further and like make more money down the line. Or sometimes they just miss the college lifestyle and they want to relive that experience. I feel like I can kind of relate to this because part of me does miss the fun times I had in college. Even though like I was kind of a loser, like I didn't get invited to parties, I kind of just did backflips and drank cappuccinos. Also, I went to school in Vermont, and Vermont doesn't really have the craziest parties. Most of the shit I did for fun in college was just like me and my buddy Bailey jumping off cliffs and shit. Option 3 when he turned 25 is marriage. I kind of already did talk about this one, but it is still so true. This is what a lot of people like traditionally want to be married by. There's cultures around the world that will beat your ass if you're not married by 25. But in today's world, that's actually like pretty early to get married. And honestly, bro, I am so good off of that. Like I really do not want to get married anytime soon, but I have friends who are already married or are like legit planning their wedding soon. I also have friends who are like fiending to find themselves a spouse. My homegirl has been like incredibly thirsty for a husband at the moment, and I've been trying to explain to her that like none of the members of ATEEZ know who she is, but she's still trying to get with them. She's probably got to stop gooning to K-pop guys soon, or maybe it'll work, who knows. I feel like that once I hit the big 2-5, the option I'm probably gonna go for is option 1, which is the Japan trip. Actually, I really hope I do because I don't want to end up with a generational like debt maxing of a master's degree or the generational debt maxing of a marriage. But yeah, right after you graduate college, this is a very strange time where you're still figuring out the person that you want to become. As the class of 2020 would say, we didn't even have a graduation. A lot of people like my age went through COVID and shit like that during like very socially important years in our lives. So a lot of us are just kind of like socially stunted because of that. I feel like I've definitely like fallen behind and missed out on like some key experiences in life that would have really benefited me if I got to live them, but I didn't because of like the pandemic when I was 17 and 18. Once you get out of college, it gets way harder to find community, especially since you don't have like easy access to things like sports or clubs anymore like you did in college. This is something I was pretty jealous of when I was in school because I went to like a chud gamer school in Vermont and like I didn't really have any sports to do there. This is something I was pretty jealous of in school because I went to like a game design college full of chuds that didn't really have like a lot of like sports or clubs or anything like that. The only sports we had were esports and rugby for some reason, and I really wanted to do taekwondo in college, so I ended up just like sneaking into the next door college that had a taekwondo club, and I just stayed there for like 2 weeks until they found out I didn't actually go to the college and I got kicked out. But like I said, this is a very strange time in your life. You had so much fun, or not, in college, and now it's just over in the blink of an eye. So maybe you're like, bro, what do I do now? Here's my best advice for you. Stay unemployed, follow your dreams and passions, buy that iced Americano, and whatever you do not turn 23. Just don't do it, bro. It's not worth it. I promise you, they cut your legs off when you turn 23. Anyway, let's just go out. Fuck. Anyway, that's gonna do it for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to go follow me on Shannongram. Go follow me on TikTok. And that's about it. Until next time, I'll see you.
Outside, big and vibrate. Outside.